Time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the Clippers starting five. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the one. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the one. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here's Tatum for three. Plumlee with the rebound. Right side, Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen, can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Now here's Tatum with the drive. Brown outside. It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Tatum.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Harden. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Leonard kicks to Harden. Leonard inside. Guarded by Tatum. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 5.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And here's Leonard. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Fires from deep. Tatum, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Leonard, no luck. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Outside Leonard. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Leonard the pass to Harden. And no good. Good D by Holiday. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Porzingis. Passes to Tatum. Dishes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play. Or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
First one falls for him.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
Now, here is Harden. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Whenever it's hard in running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George, inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Harden. Plumlee. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Now, Tatum. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Leonard. He had 16 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Now, Tatum. And it's in there. Tatum's got 8 points.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play is under review.
They get the basket off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's George. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Here's Pritchard. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by George.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, Powell with it. Westbrook passes to George. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Al Horford, Westbrook passes to Tice. Clippers moving the ball around. Now, here's George. D right on him. The shot will not fall. Tatum with it. George picks him up. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Zinkis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Delano Banton. The Clippers also making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Daniel Tice. And James Harden is subbed in for Powell. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Harden outside. There's the dish to Plumlee. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Holiday. And here is Tatum. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Outside Holiday. It's good on the putback.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
In the corner, George with it. Back to Harden. Tucker a screen. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Harden's got 7.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And then for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Paul George. Richard, you know, some guys just seem to improve with age, and Al Horford is one of them.
Yeah, kind of like Brook Lopez. Horford's become such an excellent three-point shooter. Keeps himself in top condition, and everyone around him is better at both ends. Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Left side, Horford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Mann, still without a basket, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys, knows when to go for that alley-oop.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Westbrook against Holiday. And finished off by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Celtics. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That one on Horford. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way. And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer by Jared White. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden kicks to Plumlee. Harden against White. Shot clock at 6. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And blessed with that high basketball IQ, Leonard able to execute the pick and roll there to perfection.
There's Brown with the three, and the three ball is good. Brown's got 5 now. Harden outside, shoots over White, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing?
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
Well, we know how pivotal three-point shooting has become in this league, and we're seeing it again tonight. They're firing lasers and doing damage.
Yeah, they're spacing the court and finding open shots. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forwards. Then there's Plumlee, then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Porzingis. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard finds Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Boston grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Clippers trail by 3. Takes it out to Leonard, and the pass to Mann. And it's sent back by White. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Holiday. Clock at 4. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Leonard. Latrey. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden looking it over. Plumlee with a screen on Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Brown inside the line. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll look at the Clippers, 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Well, I think for LA, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Now Brown. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Terrence Mann.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
The 3, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Holiday against Westbrook. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Plumlee sets the pick for Harden. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. Over Horford. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Horford. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
For the Clippers, Norman Powell comes in for George. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. Westbrook with the block.
Big block by Westbrook. You know that's got to fire him up.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Plumlee. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Down low, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Outside Leonard. Kicks to Powell. Back to Leonard. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's the Celtics now. They've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Horford. And it's Luke in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. To the paint, here's Pritchard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Tucker a screen. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Luke.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Here's Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And there's George. That's good on the assist by Powell. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Harden's checked in. Pass to Holiday. To the inside, Horford.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. George sets a screen for Westbrook. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
If you let Russ operate in the pick and roll, he will make quality decisions.
Celtics trail by 4. Now here is Holiday. Horford with the screen on Hart. Holiday, no one around him. Boston, no good that time either. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Outside for George. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Now the pass to Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 4. Powell finds Westbrook. Now, here is Harden. Tice passes to Harden. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Over Tatum. And here's George for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the Celtics. And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. And let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Leonard. After the missed three from Mason Plumlee. And here's Harden for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
And here's Tatum for three. Plumlee with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Harden, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Tatum. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
George passes to Mann. Back to George. Holiday against Harden. Feeds to Plumlee. Can't cash in from close range. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Brown, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Leonard inside. Tatum on him. Harden outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Misses the three. On the wing, Brown. Back to Tatum. Nails the tray. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll
Make your hell gaming